In this video, we're going to talk a little bit more about taking our topic and some of the background information that we've already found and turning it into a search strategy. So, on the social work guide, I do have some recommended databases to start doing some searching in. But before I even get into those databases, I want to think a little bit more about turning what I've got into an actual search strategy. And the reason for that is if I go into the databases and try to do a search, and let's say I do exactly what Google has taught me, for most of my adult life on how to search, and I stick in the general phrase that is, my research topic. It returns a message of no results found. And that's just because we are not communicating with the database in the way that the database has been designed to be communicated with. So we need to turn this phrase into a search strategy. And so what we want to do is break it up into the main concepts in ways that the databases will understand. And so I'm going to start out with concept one, and that's going to be our behavioral therapy piece. And then concept two is going to be our population, so US service members. And then concept three is going to be mental health. If I just put in these main concepts, so I'll put in behavioral therapy, I'll put in US service members, I'll put in mental health, and I'm going to run that search. And again, no results are found for that. That definitely does not mean that there are no articles within these databases that deal with these topics. It just means that we have to find the language that the literature is using so that we can tell the databases the exact types of things that we want it to search for. Instead of US service members, and I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of that US, and I'm going to do service members. I'm going to type an "or" in here because then that'll make it easier for me when I'm just going to plug it into the database. And then I'm going to start including some of these other ones. So I'm going to go ahead and pull those into my search now. All right, and so we've got 130, and that is just in PsycInfo. So that's not too bad. I'm going to continue playing with this because I think it's important, but we'll get to that in the next video.